Hey! It's been, I don't know, how long since I last did a YouTube video. Yeah. My awesome dragon plushie that was gifted to me, and it's so soft. It's awesome. This is story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. And why she looks so sad in photographs, I absolutely will never. But when she smiled, oh man, when she smiled. Yeah, sorry guys. That's just me being my acting self, you know. I've only been acting my whole life, and I speak fluently in movie quotes. I got a story. Would you believe it? For real, this is a story. My clan and I, my family, we were on a vacation. This goes back to when I was about like 12, 13 years old. We were on this weekend vacation in St. Paul, Minnesota. Minnesota. It's a Minnesota. Not really, but you know. One of our stops, I mean, this was the first year that we came up upon this one stop that we decided to make a regular occurring stop anytime we visited St. Paul. An Italian restaurant, diner, / Italian market. Authentic as authentic can get. It was also a deli, so you could get anything Italian food related. They got some good food there. We were getting done with our vacation. We were pretty close to done. And this place is called Casetas. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful interior, like wood and red brick and real old and authentic Italiano looking. The people that work there, they are awesome. It just really makes you feel at home. If you leave a place like that still hungry, that's your fault, not theirs. That's how it is. My family and I, we just finished up lunch there. We had pizza, sandwiches, Coca-Cola. We wandered down into the market. I mean, this was a small place at the time. This is years ago, and now, if we're talking about Casetas present day, they have expanded. They did a full-on renovation, overhauled, complete gutting, and expanded, and now it's just beautiful in there. It's even more beautiful than it's ever been. Rewind back. And we wander into the market, and we're looking around, and you know, I'm there with my brother, my dad, and my mom, and in this market, it was also coupled with their deli. Behind the counter, they have this huge, ancient bread machine. I mean, it was a big machine, probably stood about 4 feet tall, straight up from the floor. It looked like something from the beginning of the industrial age. You could stick a full loaf of bread in there, any size, and it would just cut it all up, all at once, into perfect, nice, thin slices. It was just like, mwah, it was perfect. But when this thing, get in nice and close, when this thing turned on, oh, it was loud! It was so loud. It sounded like frickin' Thanos on a jackhammer in the middle of the street. It shook the whole place. You felt the vibrations in your feet. You felt the sound waves pulsing in your chest. It was insanely loud. I had to cover my ears when that thing would come on. It scared the ever-living shit out of me. When I first heard that, I was like, ah! Of course, you know, my parents were like, settle down, Ashley! I can't help it if I get scared shitless of something. Unbeknownst to any of us, the people behind the counter are getting ready to use that machine. The Thanos jackhammer. My mom, bless her dear heart, she looks at my dad and says, I'm gonna wander down here. You know, pointing to just one of the aisles in the stores. I'm standing next to my dad. At this point, I only come up to about as tall as my dad's chest. My dad is a tall guy. The very moment, and my mom rounds the corner and goes down an aisle. We are just startled. Guess what the first thing my old man says? He looks at both me and my brother and he says, "What did your mother do now?" I don't know. It was just the timing of it all. Like the moment she rounded a corner, that machine starts shaking and makes this crazy loud noise. And the only thing that my dad can think of saying is, "What did your mother do now?" How the hell are we supposed to know? And then of course, my mom, she peeks out around the like, ah! I bet you those people behind the counter of that deli, they planned that. I'll bet you cash they planned that. And if they did plan that, they probably pulled that on so many other people. This was just another day in the Italiano shop. By the way, I have some Italian blood in me, so yeah, it's all good. Oh my god. And that's not even the funniest part of this whole story. Now being that this was our final day in town, this was our last stop before heading off on the 5 to 6 hour drive back home. You ever get wedged in the middle seat between two people in the back seat? I have. Let me tell you, it's interesting. Not anything lewd, okay? Get your minds out of there. We'll have lewd stories in the future, I promise. We are on our way home. We're probably about halfway home at this point. We start laughing. Laughing at what happened in the Italian market and deli. And the timing of it all. We were laughing. And as the laughing ensued, our laughing just got harder and more intense and doubling over, and we were just bawling. Like our eyes, at least my eyes anyways, ran out of moisture to wash out the dirt of my eyes because I was laughing so hard. My dad, he was laughing so hard while at the wheel and driving. He could not see the road. His eyes were like he could not see the road. He was laughing so damn hard that he had to pull over the car, put it in park, and just be like, and my dad, when he laughs, when he really laughs, he has that kind of bouncing in your seat kind of a laugh. I even inherited some of that. My shoulders will like, you know, my shoulders will do that. But my dad, when he laughs real hard enough, he is just like, and his face was so red. And my mom, she is in a world of her own, dying of her own laughter. Sometimes when my dad laughs, he will just go, bah! And other times, it'll be more like, it's like something out of like a rubber hose animated Looney Tune cartoon. So by the time we are finished getting all these giggles and stitches and tears out of our systems, we're not even sure if we're gonna make it back home. And it was just all centered around just something that was just perfectly timed of the whole thing. That's all it was. And I'll tell you, it's been 15 to 20 years since that has happened, and I still laugh about it to this day. We did eventually make it home, but it took a while. It took a while. That's my story. I hope you really enjoyed it. And there will be more coming. There will be more bedtime story times coming. And yeah. You ever get a chance to visit Casetas in St. Paul, Minnesota? Do it. Just straight up do it. It is excellent. They have excellent food. They have an awesome storefront. They have a great pâtissier. Pâtissier. Even just that's a French term. That's not an Italian term. Their dessert deli. And that is some of the best gelato I have ever tasted in my life. You ever get a chance to do that? Do it. Don't even check to see if the grass is green. Just go do it. So, that's it.